everyone, my name is Birdie and I am your friendly neighborhood forest witch, and in today's video I want to introduce you to a brand new family member. This is Beltane and she is about 17 to 18 weeks old, and I rescued her from the animal control, and she is absolutely the sweetest kitten I have ever known in my entire life. So the irony of this is, growing up my entire life, I have never liked cats. It even got to the point where I've even hated cats at one point. So it's really ironic that I actually felt drawn to look on the animal control site for a cat. It's hard to explain. My albino mice, Emil, just recently passed away. And shortly after that, I guess got a calling to look on the animal control site for a cat. I knew I wanted a black one. I knew I wanted a female, and I knew I wanted to name her Beltane. I don't know why. I got this feeling, and so I went on there, and originally I had found this other one that was all black with long hair. She was also a kitten. So I put my application in online and went in. Now, I went in an hour after they opened. By the time that I got there, the one I wanted was gone. So I said that I'd be willing to look at the other cats. And Beltane, who they had named Frisky, was one of the ones that I had seen, and she jumped out from the page because you had to look at this sheet before you even went back to the room with the cats. So I was looking at this sheet, and out of all the other cats, she jumped out at me. And I was like, okay, let me go back and, check her out, see if we bond, etc., etc. So I went back. Oh my gosh. She is just so filled with energy and love. She came right to me, was purring the entire time, and she's absolutely, I don't know, she's the most loving cat that I had ever known in my entire life. Obviously, you can see she's filled with energy. She's still a kitten. She's curious. She gets into things like she likes getting into my plants and digging in the dirt. When was it? It was last week. We had ordered pizza, and we had the pizza boxes on the dining room table. They were closed, obviously. My husband was walking from the living room into the dining room and saw Beltane inside of a pizza box eating pizza. So somehow she opened that pizza box and was eating the pizza. She reminds me of a dog because she's ravenous when food is around. Like, anytime we're eating, she's got to be up on that table, well, trying to get up on the table and eating our food. If we're eating in the living room and have a plate, you have to hold it above your head. And even then, she's using her paws trying to pull it down to eat the food. I have never seen a cat like this in my entire life. It is the craziest thing. But she is so lovable. Wherever I am, she has to be. She sleeps with me at night, up near my head. She'll lay with me. Now, when I first got her, she wanted to be on my lap, be petted, be held. Now that she's more accustomed to the house, she wants to be all over the place, getting into things, checking things out, etc. So she doesn't really like to be held very long at this point. But she is the most lovable cat. And like I said, I don't know what called me of all animals to look at the cats, to get a cat, but at this point, I just know that she was meant for me. And there's something about her that is just pure magic. And I'm not saying that because I'm a witch. I'm not familiar with spirit animals yet or familiars, so I'm not sure how she would resonate with one of those, but I know that she was meant to be mine, and Mo loves her. He's like her grandfather. It is so adorable. He'll clean her, lick her. He will lay on the floor and purposefully swish his tail to let her try to catch it. It's the most adorable thing I've ever seen in my entire life. She's still unsure of the dogs. Now, Sylvia, my Maltese, Sylvia is very curious and wants to play with her, and it depends on what kind of mood Beltane is in. Sometimes she'll try to play with Sylvia back, and then other times she'll hiss. And then Severus, since he's a bigger dog, she's still unsure of him. She won't get near him or anything like that. And if he tries to get near her, she will hiss. So most of the time she steers clear of the dogs. But she is the most precious thing, and I just knew I wanted to share her with all of you, and just to share her joy that she brings me, I wanted to share that with all of you as well. So you might have peeped her in September's The Witch's Roots box. She got up on the table and was curious to see what I was doing inside of the box. So she was sniffing around. So you might have peeped her head in that video. But yeah, she is just so magical and precious. And I just wanted to share her with all of you. But I hope you love her as much as I do. She'll probably be in my videos from time to time because she just wants to be where I am, and she's really curious, especially when I'm doing magic. So thank you all so much for watching this video and allowing me to introduce you to Beltane. She is just the sweetest thing. But be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, friends. Bye.